do I say humble? Those days we were doing Form 6, and I missed 2 points to go to the university. And I became annoyed with the world. Then when I became annoyed with the world, I missed out because we were the second last Form 6. I missed out to repeat to go and do my undergraduate. So what did I do? When I now accepted, because I said I want to teach, and I was given to head a small school of SEK Church. Who knows where Shitoto is? And then I am proud to say that if you go there, there's a billboard saying, I'm the first principal. Those days they were called head teacher. So I said, God denied me it, akanipatia career, which I started. Our visitors, welcome. I had introduced myself. I'm Prisca, Otipa. I'm a HR profession. I'm a mentor. I'm a career guide. And I'm a mother. And I'm a wife to one man. Someone said I'm a wife I'm a husband to one man. So I was just trying to, even God says you need to be proud of whom you are, because when you are still in a coffin, Reverend Ouya can only say, that was a very good friend of mine. That one, she could support the church in a silent way, but always speak out. I like the introduction when someone went as far as saying, and I am looking for a job. Why? There was something on the flyer he put out, and if someone was keen, Reverend, I was expecting a call or two from these young men and women saying, "Nimeona advert, what can I do?" But that will be a story at the end of it. So, as I was saying, I had to recollect myself. Then I got a job. But what I decided that from the time I get a job in Mias Sugar, I will go to school, mean college. Nikaanza the diploma, nikamaliza the University of Nairobi. Then it was so difficult coming to learn in Kakamega, and you are working in Mumias. After that, I again did an undergraduate at Kenya Methodist University. Na Peter too, then I decided I do masters. I said I will leave Kenya and go to do masters in Tanzania. So I'm a proud alumni of the University of Tanzania, like the University of Nairobi. So nipige makofi. After that, I said that being a HR is not enough. Can I certify myself? That's why against my name, before it, they CHRP, Certified Human Resource Practitioner. And just like the CPAs and what, we are a bit few, but I can mentor you to be one. It's not rocket science to be there. So I worked in many places. I can only mention 2, 3, Mumias Sugar, for a long time. From being a supervisor, I became the head of department. And then I was headhunted to go and work in Magadi Soda. That is a multinational company. Every month, I could fly to some 4 destinations. So that was the grace of God. So I was looking at it and saying, when you find life gives you a lemon, you make a lemonade out of it. Because if I was just now to say, I am done. And he's my uncle, sorry. But that's not the reason why he invited me. I'm uncle in Bunyore. So my mom was very passionate. She didn't go to school, but she was ensuring every children, even the Luos who are here, I don't know how you call Koi, Nyeka. Yes. My grandmother was a Luo, so there's Luo also in me. So she made sure people had to go to school. Anaenda anafanya biashara Busia, narudi analipia watoto. Mpaka my father used to be annoyed with her. But I think those are blessings she was making for us today. Where we are today as her children, we can't complain. Unfortunately, she went to be with the Lord. So I looked at the flyer, Reverend, and it really encouraged me not to even make slides. Because those slides you will take, I know, and we put them in our phones, we put in the computer, How many people open? I have never opened after a training, and I've been to so many, including international. So I said, let me just come and speak from my heart.
Yes.
Okay? And that heart will tell you that you don't need to prepare. In fact, I had told Bishop, you know me today, I need to go somewhere. But this is a calling of God. Nitakuja kwanza, alafu niende. So, I wanted to talk to the young people here. And that there are things in life you need to repackage yourself. Some of you are introducing like you've lost hope. Some of them you are, but I work at such a place and so, I have my staff here. And I'm telling Reverend, hiyo list utanipatia. Why? As Esther, God has put me somewhere, why don't I touch lives of people like that? I just wanted to ask, there's a person, you have had a presentation online about communication. But since we came here, have you been able to greet someone who is next to you? Now you are greeting. What has made me to realize, oh, kumbe I was supposed to do such a thing. Like me, I have one who likes visiting the other places. He comes to the house at 5. A lot. Even when I'm supposed to be annoyed. But what do I say? It's because you need to atmosphere and environment too. Because it gives the house a So one of the friend's wife called me, at sasa wewe mzee wako amekuja, maybe they are there. I told her, no, my sister, come for mentorship. These men, if they have gone and they have come back, even at 5, back to you, what is he saying? That you are the only one whom he can come back to. And you give it grace. How many men do they even potea for months? Some wanapack tu na hata wapak wanaenda. So you need to love yourself, that's what I'm saying. And for this as a church and as young people, there are so many things that you need to align yourself, and don't look just at you can go to an office and work. That one, Reverend, it will still be at my end. But I have something short to tell you. This will almost cover what I would have done even per topic. And if you can, it is called the learning process. The learning process, if many of us, it becomes overwhelming because we think, because I want to be a doctor engineer, I have to do engineering. But there is something that makes us aligned to learning process. And one of that is to embrace discomfort. When you are comfortable, you will not look for anything. But the moment God gives you a very hard situation, why am I always looking for a job I don't get? Reverend, you told me you are having a project in church. Why is it not moving? Or why is the funds not coming the way you want? It's because God wants you to get someone like Prisca, you want for the project. You will relax, isn't it? But in the process of doing that, for those who get discomfort, you say, I have gone up to a degree level, lakini sina kazi. But the county has advertised a job for data clerks. I want to start there. Can someone remember how I have put my journey to where I am? It is a step. And believe you me, in the job market, when you go to interview someone who has come from college is a degree, and someone who went through apprenticeship certificate, came to diploma, came to a degree, that is the best worker you can have. Is it true? Yes. The reason why that is so is because this person has been able to grow. Lakini ule jinsi ametoka, what do they want? I want a Mercedes Class C. I want to live in Karen. For those who are in Nairobi, wanataka kuanza Nyayo first. Alafu wanasonga. Then they realize when they reach their life, you can't sustain. But for those who are diploma, alianza Kawangware, amesonga. I'm using Nairobi because Kakamega may not be very good for us to refer. So what am I saying? I'm trying to tell us that let us always be discomfort. Hata kama una milioni moja bank, say you want to have 10 million, then that makes you to work hard. So I've said, embrace discomfort all the time where you are. Number 2, break down what you need to do. I need to have golf hotel as my business. What will I do? I'll start making mandazi, maragwe in a kibanda. Slowly, Bishop will take me to conferences to hear what people do. I get mentored. I see, don't go to bet, because betting is laziness and people who are always ready to lose. Why am I saying lazy? You wake up, put bundles, unaweka 50,000, the money is gone. What do you do again? You start disturbing people to take care of you. But if you took that 50 and said, I will put 20 to my school fees of my children, 10 patia mama Bishop, can you go and open a small business? Alafu hiyo 20 ingine, utembee nayo ukitafuta as the husband of the house. I think you might have gone to get a jackpot. But why? And such monies you make when you, for example, I'm using money, you will be able to protect it, embrace it. How many of us have seen wash people? They come, they floss with money. The most notorious one, they come where I come from, Mumias East. They can make you money. But you see, they are just struggling in life. Because God can't allow them to thrive. They have been cheating people. They have been making people to sell money. So don't get engaged in some things which will make you think you are making a lot of strides. In the end, zinakurudisha nyuma. You can even sell your father's land because that betting becomes like bangi. It's so addictive. How many of us have friends who, if they don't bet, they are sick? If they don't take, sorry, it's church, but
it's okay.
Yeah. But kama wafuti hiyo kidu, I told you I'm anchored there. If they don't do it, they can't even sweep. But wakishika hivi atalima kutoka asubuhi mpaka saa 9. But again, is that life sustainable? No. Why? Withdrawal syndromes come, the person becomes sick, and the bishop will go to bury. So make your successes or what you want to do, put them in small bits. Number 3, patience. We are never patient. And I've told you that I'm one person who got annoyed with life for a whole year. And being a child who was born in a Christian home, I was pushed by Bishop Olang those days to go and be a principal without training. But had I been patient, I would have gone back, gotten those 2 points that I didn't get, because that time, you people are joking, getting to university was just difficult. You have to get 10 points. And those 10 points is not easy, because you have done Form 4, umepata hata first class. Umefika Form 6, you just get 5 points, and then you have to rework on your world. So patience is actually a key for you to achieve whatever you want. And sometimes we trust the process and also allow ourselves room to make mistakes. Once I make a mistake today, tomorrow, when I try that same thing, I will avoid that mistake. Because the patience in you makes it that this one, I was not supposed to maybe go that route. So this time I'm trying, can I get to another route? And then always stay curious. That's about number 4 for my points. What is it that is in this person that and always learn from people who have made it. Mtu asikudanganye, enda kwa YouTube, soma, you will be like that, uongo. Those people on YouTube, on Facebook are making money as we watch them. Anytime you are clicking on someone on Facebook, hata tu ni hiyo advert ya Bishop to come here, someone is making money. Someone is making money. I got to laugh that I got a senior person in cabinet, I'm visiting, napata ameweka simu juu and is doing following of PK Salasia. That's my MP, where I was born. Then, only later I told him, but you know this PK now, Facebook is paying him. Yes. Why? He took opportunity of his comedy. And someone told him, come, let us be, and he pays people to make those comedies and pages only for his bank account to continue being fat. In fact, these days he doesn't come home oftenly. Anakuja na ndege na matanga, akimaliza, ameenda. But this is a guy who used to pay boda for. I'm praying for him that he gets back to realize that it's God who put him where he is and he has to serve our people. So there are things in life you need to align yourself, and there's no manual. These are just guidelines, but the manual is yourself. Sometimes you just identify yourself by passing. Bishop hapa leo, lakini niliona hapo kwa huwa ni vizuri leo. Mama, hukutoa ile nguo. Aya. So, hata nyinyi who are aspiring, sometimes make just a shirt, that kitenge shirt for your boyfriend. Atakataa lakini mwambie babe, maana waitanga babe. Mwambie babe, sasa leo let us try to be mature people and go and make them fashionable. They will just like and now start aligning, kumbe these things are good. Because you are a person who can change your environment if you want. I've always told my children, they are now adults, that don't be looking for only friends who have money. Hello? Yes. Look for people who you can able to learn that leo hata tunalala njaa. Si ndio? Leo hata sina credit. I keep on telling my that I gifted my daughter, we did a present. Then she thought that sasa ni yake, which we did not tell her that the logbook is in our name. So one day akakuwa mjeuri, akakosa. Akamwambia, give me my car keys. Sema, what? Akamwambia, this is the reality day I wanted you to know. As parents, we can go to a stretch, but this is not supposed to be free. So start doing ABCD. She was recently telling me that she will be returning my car, which is okay. Why? Because it came to me that there's love and there's hard love. We need to align ourselves to someone. And now she started being curious. What is it that other people do to get that? Her friends keep on asking her, now, nyinyi mulilelewaje? But it is just making children know, even if they can get an iPhone, lakini we rudi tu kwa Android ama mulika mwizi. Why? Hii pesa ni yangu. Look for yours. So she went hard, she's working hard, and I'm mentoring her to not make mistakes I made. That when I was having money, we should not have children to take to use, I was busy doing other things that can't be mentioned here. Then seek for support. Many a times we think that we can always do things alone. Someone can mentor you, the peers in you. This particular one I'll send to Bishop because I have typed it so that you can share with it. Please go and share with it because someone made me whom I am, and it's only through communication that we can also make other people to be who we are. There's always and ask questions, explore, ask me, why is it that I am putting on a long dress and not a short dress? You work in medical? Yes. Yes. Be curious to ask people who are ahead you or these other colleagues. Remind me your name. Mary. Daraja. That Daraja, what did it take you to be where you are? Bishop, what is it that made you to be where you are? Not that you want to be a bishop. There are things in life that you can learn from someone's success stories. Then learn to take breaks. I'm on item number what for those who are writing? So the class, some people are concentrating, others are not. But I like 6 and 7 are very close. There are times when I feel like I am burning. I can't move. And I tell His Excellency, I want to take leave. He said, no, chief officers don't take leave. I said, I have to take leave. You called me one day, I told you I was not even in this country. It's because as we are made bodies to have some time for rest, but what we do, we keep on struggling. I was laughing to read, there's another pastor lady who tells, hata kama the school fees, but though she was doing a wrong advice, that sometimes hata your school fees cooler, so that when you cooler it, you come back and look for it, because yeah, I know, I laughed it and I said this one is wrong, but I came to conceptualize what was she saying. We struggle for others, including our children. We forget that we are human beings. And when you take a break from things, I come back to the office, or when I put off, sometimes I don't call my friends. And I warn them, si kwa ubaya. But when you come back now, you realize those who are looking for you are really your friends. But people want just to be calling you, you pick their calls. Can they look for you? Has anybody done that? Please do. Enda kwa hii simu utapata kuna some busy body numbers here that you don't need. So you look at, when you take a break, look at 5 contacts in your phone, just 5. Ask yourself, in your time of need, can those 5 contacts be there for you? If you call, you want 2,000. Mama Bishop will say, nitume kwa namba gani? Hata kuuliza za nini? Or sema, I had just had some money. No, a good friend will not have the money, but will tell me, give me 5 minutes. Give me a day. Then you realize that's a person you can be able to manage. Why? This is a person who is not questioning your need, because you are not a person who maybe, of course, there are those who